Boom, boom. What's up, guys? Leaving work early, man. As usual. Anyway, I think a lot of people finna come to realize that America finna doggone make it one of those things where if you single, it's gonna be a luxury to be single. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your weight up. You're gonna have to have your money right. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, all of the Airbnbs, more people trying to get people to rent out bedrooms in their homes because a lot of people don't have anywhere to go and they can't afford rent and mortgage by themselves. So they keep on pushing this Airbnb, and then not just that, all of that instigating with the men and women, you know, men ain't no good, men ain't no good. I'm gonna tell you something. The truth of the matter is, everybody needs somebody, but here's the thing. When people down and out, and they done hit rock bottom, men and women, they seem to know how to get their act together once they hit rock bottom and they get their mind right and start respecting people. Family members, you know what I'm saying, friends, they start having respect because they know eventually I'm gonna need this person. So now let me doggone be respectful. Let me have manners, and let me do what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, you're still gonna have the ones that try to play you. You know what I'm saying? Those family members that, you know what I'm saying, sit back and like, they know they don't like you, but they have to be cool with you and keep you close because they know eventually they'll need you. And man, that's not like real love, man. It's not real love, man. It's that I'm cool with you because I know one day you can do something for me, or doggone I can get something up out of you. Man, that's conditional love. That's not unconditional love, man. For real, for real. You know, like that unconditional love way little Ray or John Doe doggone get arrested every other year, or been getting arrested his whole life, but still able to come back to grandmama's house and grandmama have a spot for him where he can rest his head, get him a decent meal, you know what I'm saying? Or even mama, you know what I'm saying? Your mom doggone always got a open door for you, you know what I'm saying? And look out for you, and because she loves you, you know what I'm saying? And even though you putting all that strain on her and stress, you know what I'm saying? But since she care for you, then doggone, she still show that unconditional love. But like I say, family members nowadays, man, they'll sit here, man, they'll doggone use and abuse you, man. They'll sit back, and when everything is all good, you don't hear from them. You don't get no call, no none of that. But then once stuff go ugly, hey. And I want to say this last little bit, man. It's an organization out here called the Black Achievement Fund that's building a retreat, right? For black folk to be able to come, build together, you know, do fresh farming, doggone, have fresh water, livestock, all of that good stuff, teaching the children, you know, how to farm and the beauty of doggone land ownership. And doggone basically getting back that old school village. And you know what's gonna happen? Other black folks gonna find out that they down there thriving, doing their thing once everything get right. And they gonna think that, you know what? I heard about this black group, doggone, who created a community and they got fresh water and food. Let's go down there. And see, that's the jacked up situation. I tell you why. Hold tight. Tell you why. Because there's a lot of clones out here, right? And when I say a lot of clones, meaning black folk who look like you and I, And we think, okay, boom, that's one of our peoples. But they working in opposition. They with opposing forces. They all around us, man. They all around us. They informants. They doggone, they breed jealousy and envy, hate. And we sitting back thinking, okay, you know, everybody doggone with black skin is kin. That's where the big old trick lie right there. That's where the big old lie. You sitting back thinking, okay, boom, that's one of my peoples, and it's not. So you got to be watchful. You got to watch the signs. And like I say, that'll be messed up if doomsday come or apocalypse come or another doggone quarantine come about. People want to go where people are thriving all of a sudden. They want to go where it's popping at. They don't want to put in none of the work. They don't want to help build. They don't want to help it grow. They don't want to see it thrive. Because they were so caught up on their own individualism. That's selfish. Me, myself, and I. I mean mine. I mean mine. I mean mine. Not us, we, ours. So when stuff hit the fan, they gonna want to run to where doggone the thriving communities are. And that's messed up. That's messed up on so many levels. Because when you had a chance to build, when the game was good, when the hustling was good, or when you was working and the money was coming in, and you had a chance to build with your family or with just like-minded people, you didn't. You were looking out for yourself, wondering about all of the fancy doggone name brand, right? All of the fancy name brand, want to ride all of the European cars, with all of the European clothes, Gucci, Louis, Burberry, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Marc Jacob, Tom Ford, Gavinci, whoever. Wanted to do all of that stuff, right? Want to live a lavish lifestyle and put on like everything was good. But then when stuff hit the fan, you brought back to reality, you realize like, dang, let me go to where doggone it's popping. That's fake. Many of you are clones. Many of you are clones. And that's not right. When stuff hit the fan, now you want to run to where the group is thriving. It's almost like that Noah art story. Noah doggone building the ship, right? Because Noah knows it's finna get ready to go down. And Noah doggone trying to inform folks. Everybody's still partying and two-stepping. They ain't stunning. Well, when the flood came, now Noah don't look crazy. And see, and that's what, man, this is a rerun, man. It's a rerun. Price of everything is going up, right? Men point a finger at the women, they no good. Women point a finger at the men, they no good. A lot of the women, doggone, a lot of jobs that they occupy, men could have been out working these jobs. But guess what? Women said, forget that. We want jobs and we want to be equal as doggone men. We don't want to be the doggone co-supporter or the co-captain. You can be the captain as the man. You the leader. Okay. Bob even said it. Okay. The Quran even said it. All right. Y'all the leader. But I want to be the leader. And that's the mindset. The mindset is like, forget that. I want to be in power. I want to doggone be able to work the jobs that men work. I want to be able to do as men do. If they work in construction, I should be able to work in construction. If they work in landscaping, I should be able to do it. If they can buy their own house, I should be able to buy my own house and do for myself. And that's the mindset. So a lot of the jobs that women have, men could be occupying those jobs. But since women want to do as men, everything men do, they even dressing like men now. They cutting their hair like men now. They wearing tattoos everywhere. They want to be like men. And so anyway, it brings about this division. And I'm not going to put all of the blame on the women. You know what I mean? But it had to start somewhere. Somebody had to make a decision to say, you know what? Now I can conquer this thing by myself. I can do for me. But guess what? A lot of independent men and women fixing to find out. They fixing to find out. So again, all of the family members and friends who got that conditional love, meaning it's what you can do for me. What have you done for me lately? That ain't right. For the ones who got real love and genuinely, like, you know what I'm saying, genuinely love their people, friends or family, then that's the move. You gonna be straight. But like I say, and if you trying to trick people and then come up with all that excuses, well, this the reason I ain't do this. I tried to do this. Man, nobody ain't with that, man. Nobody ain't with that. And then again, back to that thriving community, man. I like what the Black Achievement Fund is doing. Once that community get up and going and people look and see what they doing, they gonna want to run over there. I'm telling you. It's a rerun. It's always been that way, man. You can sit back and say, hey, look, help me build. You know, like the hen story. Okay, I'm finna bake some bread. You know what I mean? Hey, dog, come over here and help me. I'm gonna bake some bread. I need you to help me get some wheat. No, I'm busy. I got this going on. Whoop de woo, such and such. I'll have to get with you later. Hey, Goose, why don't you come over here? I'm gonna bake some bread. Boom, 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 such and such. Nah, I gotta go and pick up little baby Goose. I gotta go and, you know what I'm saying? I got this going on. Hey, such and such. Yeah, you know, I got this already going on. Boom, boom, boom. Once mama hen started baking that bread and everybody smelled it, everybody came with a plate. Moral of the story. You get it, right? Cool. So like I say, we in that space. People fixing to smell the coffee. They finna smell the coffee. And you've been warned. You've been warned for a long time. You've been warned. So anyway, man, stay tuned. Figure it out. Humble yourself. Be humble. Be patient. Be vigilant. Be smart, intelligent. Make the right decisions. Don't burn your face, your name. And be courteous and nice to people, man. And be loving, all right? And respectful, all right? For real, for real. Yes, sir. Grand Rising. Hey, listen, I'm going to start by saying 2 incomes are better than 1. 2 incomes are better than 1. With this whole war that's going on between man and woman, you know, a lot of women, you know, they said they want equality, you know, be equal to men. Equality, you know, they want the same treatment that men get. And so be it. It was granted, you know. And anywho, if you notice, a lot of single women, you know, tend to team up. You know, close friends, ones that think like them, tend to team up. And well, women always have been like tribal, but yeah, they have to now group up. It's almost mandatory, you know, so they can have each other's back, you know, to the best of their ability, because men, the family was broken up, all right, for the reasons it was broken up. I personally think it was instigated and by design. All of the facts are there, evidence. All of the evidence is there, and like I say, we in that space right now where men have always done what men do: work, provide, do the best they can to their ability. You know, if you find a significant other that want to be the co-captain, you know, and allow for the man to have a leadership role, then that's more traditional, and that way have been proven to work more so than facing the world alone. But like I was saying, a lot of women tend to team up with other single women that's like-minded like them, and then this is the way they getting through life. So, you know, it's amazing how women could team up and make a friendship with their friends, with other females work, versus making it work with a male. But anyway, like I say, man, it's going to be hard to get through this life alone, especially in America. Like I say, you know, financially, mentally, spiritually. But hey, only the strongest survive. So women been weaponized against us as men. If you are an alpha male, or even a sigma male, it's like you automatically the enemy, because you have the power and the mentality to rise above that whole feminist movement, and no different from the Adam and Eve story, whether you believe it or not, meaning the same way that female was convinced to eat from the tree of life, or the tree of knowledge. It's the same thing happening right before our eyes, because if you tell the women, hey, listen, how about we take the power from your men and we give it to you? It's like they bite the bait, but you got to deceive them. And that's what happened. You know, they've been deceived. So a lot of this mess, man, you know, it's like the women are creating, you know. One minute, no, we don't like the man, we don't want the man. Then the man goes somewhere else and dates someone else. Then it's a problem. They want the man to play their game. They want the leadership role. They want to be the captain. And it's like, man, that goes against nature. You know what I mean? And so anyway, that's what we witnessing. You know, the ultimate deception. You know, they've been deceived to turn against us. And it broke up a lot of homes, destroyed the community, just like drugs. You know what I mean? But like I say, it's enough blame to go around. We're not gonna, you know, again, put all of the blame on the women, you know. But are they, or were they in a position to, you know, dismiss the man and take incentives? Yeah. Sure. We'll give you doggone government assistance. We'll give you this. We'll give you that. But you got to do this. Turn them against us, man. For real, for real. You know, hey, sure, we'll give y'all jobs to make y'all equal as men. So now they taxing the man and the woman. So where does the child go? Daycare. If we go to daycare or these early learning institutions, they get a head start on the mental of the child. So it's a setup, man. It's definitely by design. For real, for real. So now a lot of the women that are contentious and bitter, they don't even care. They're going to try to keep as many women single as they can. They ain't worrying about the children and how it's going to affect the family and the community. Bitter and contentious. You can't tell them nothing. They don't want to listen. They hurt. And guess what? Hurt people hurt people. And guess what? The ones that's miserable, misery loves company, man. And that's where we are currently. Western world, UK, even Australia, man. So, like I say, man, if you a man and you listen to this, if you find you a good woman, man, don't let them go bad. They might be gone forever. For real, for real. Don't let them go bad. Yeah, man. But due to all of the programming, regular average women don't even like regular average guys anymore. You can be a regular average woman, and back in the day, you know, you could think a guy handsome, a guy come up talk to you, and you know it was all good. But now everybody want the high earning guy, and that high earning guy, what? He get the doggone, he got first dibs. He get to get the best options out there because he the high earner. And that's the one they all want. That's the one that they all want. And so, that's part of the programming. Because they all think they're going to get one. And then the crazy thing is, if you tell women like, yo, y'all talk about these passport bros and guys that date outside the race, You call it self-hatred. Oh, you don't like your kind. You dating outside the race. Oh, you not. We're going to pull your black card. We're going to pull your black card. Listen, if you walk around with weave or synthetic hair or Dominican hair, Cambodian hair, and walking around with somebody else's DNA in your head, or walking around with synthetic weave, isn't that part of self-hatred as well? You know, so it's like a lot of time women, they won't even listen to men. You know what I mean? Like, guys can be like, yo, why don't you just go natural, man? Why don't you wear your own fingernails? Why don't you wear your own eyelashes? Why don't you not pile up all that makeup like you hiding something up under there? Because when you put on X amount of makeup, you look like a transgender. This is how they wear their makeup, to disguise themselves, to make themselves look like a lady. And you can tell women this all day. They'll cut off their eyebrows, draw them back on. Some even have it tattooed on. But the minute you say something, they take offense. Like, you aren't supposed to say nothing. You're just supposed to let them do whatever they want to do. And then they don't see it as self-hatred. Man, you know how many females done lost their lives, like getting breast jobs and getting their butt done? And then the minute you say something, they take offense to it. Oh, it ain't no good man, it ain't no good man. So who are y'all getting pregnant by? If it's no good man, who impregnating y'all? All of the bad men? And if so, who's choosing them? So, man, we got some real issues in our community, man. We got some real issues amongst our people. I'm telling you, real issues, man. These are like life-changing, like these are serious issues, man. I mean, that not only affect families, but affect our communities. Because to have a family is to have a community. You cannot have a community without family. At least not a real one, an authentic one, you know? But like I say, the minute you talk about these issues, people take offense. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. Well, I'm enhancing my beauty. You're not enhancing your beauty, man. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And if a guy have to come up and holler at you, come up, you know what I'm saying, and court you, then I don't, like I say, I don't see why you guys refuse to listen. Refuse to listen. Contentious, bitter, miserable, and you're going to bring the world with you. You will bring the whole world with you. So listen, that's my time. Hope you guys get something from this message, all right? I hope you guys really get something from this message and take heed, all right? Let's step our game up as a whole.